Happy Monday, Bobcat teachers and scholars. As we gear up for a fantastic week of teaching and learning, I just want to say welcome back. Let's get started with the morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary.
Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of difference. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat. Please pause for a moment of silence.
Now, scholars, if you are new to the hill, I just wanted to give you just a little reminder that throughout the year we have just because treat days. So you must always follow our 3 school-wide rules, which are to be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, because you never know if this day is a treat day. Students in the spotlight. Today we are shining a light on one of our grade K scholars who has shown improvement in his behavior. Desmond, we see you. Keep working towards following all of the rules. We are so proud of the progress that you are making. What events and activities? Scholars, on next Wednesday, we will be having donuts with Dad. This afternoon, make sure that you remind your father figure, uncle, grandfather, godfather, to come to school on next Wednesday at 9 a.m. to have a donut with you. Our second announcement is that we are so proud of our Bobcat basketball team. They had their first game on last Friday. If you missed it, it was very exciting, and we hope to see you at their next game. We are exactly 13 days away from our first school-wide field trip this school year. We'll be going to see the Wizard of Oz. The cost is $10, and tomorrow is the last day to pay for your field trip. Make sure that you remind your parents. In other school-wide events and activities, scholars, we are beginning our 20-day period, 13 holiday fun theme days. I hope you remember to wear your blue and white today, but to prepare for tomorrow, you need to channel your inner Grinch and wear something green. leading up to Wednesday's theme, Deck the Halls, where you can wear your favorite holiday accessory. That means you need to go find your holiday socks, your holiday hat, headband, your holiday necklace, watch, bracelet, scarves, earrings, whatever you have that has that holiday vibe, break it out and wear it on Wednesday. In our last two school-wide events and activities, scholars, I want to thank you for participating in our Memphis Hustle Reading Cubs Club. Our challenge ended on yesterday. You should have at least 450 minutes logged if you're in pre-K, K&1, and at least 750 minutes logged basketballs colored in on your reading log if you're in grades 2, 3, 4, or 5. Teachers, please take up those reading logs from your scholars. And our last announcement is that we will continue to test today. Remember, we are looking for our brilliant Bobcats, our rising stars, and our double-digit scholars. Teachers, this is just a reminder that we will not be taking our assessments on the computer. Scholars will be tested on paper, and then their scores will be entered into the computer. Scholars, make sure that you are courageously concentrating. Remember, you are only in competition with yourself. Your goal is to score better on this test than you did on the last one.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read at my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by the fire or pool. Each book that I read puts smarts in my head, because rain grows more thoughts, the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet, each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way, and feeding my brain what it needs every day. By Deborah Angustein.
Today we have two scholars to celebrate. It was on this day that Ja'Kyla Griggs and William Hughes were born. Ja'Kyla and William, we are so excited to have you with us today at the Hill so that we could spend just a piece of your special day with you. And we hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. Now, if you see Ja'Kyla or William in the hallway, on the playground, in the cafeteria, even if you don't see them until it is time to be dismissed from school this afternoon, make sure that you give them a special Bobcat birthday shout out. Now, for those of you in the room with Ja'Kyla and William right at this moment, help me give them a special Bobcat birthday shout out by pointing to them and saying, Happy birthday! All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. Now, we are going to mix it up today. We have been doing multiplication facts, but today you must be ready. Today, we will be doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. So make sure you are paying close attention. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, scholars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds and 3 seconds only to answer these addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. Pay close attention. Let's go. 10 times 4. 40. I know you got that one because you counted by tens and you said 10. 20, 30, 40. Raise your hand if you got that one. I know you did. 26 minus 7. 19. I know you got that one because we have been working on making sure that we know our hard facts. Today's classroom spotlight goes to some very special grade 4 scholars who were caught being ready to learn during PE class with Coach Burst on Friday. Scholars, we are so proud of you. Keep up the great work. International holidays, scholars. Today is World Wildlife Conservation Day. This is a day where we explore the significance and beauty of the natural world and all of its inhabitants. Your challenge question for today is, do you see any 30, 30, 30 word parts in the word conservation that would help you figure out its meaning? Today's Read Aloud is entitled, Seriously, Cinderella is Annoying. Scholars, have you actually read the original version of Cinderella? Today we will be comparing and thinking about how do stories change when you look at them from different points of view? When you look at stories based on who is telling the story, does that change the meaning of the story? Teachers, today our first read aloud is 8 minutes and 16 seconds long. If scholars have not heard or read the original version of Cinderella, I have a second story which is 6 minutes and 44 seconds long so that we can teach our scholars how to make comparisons on today. Our scholars in grades pre-K, K, and 1 will be listening to this extra read aloud as their extra video for the day so that they'll be able to compare the two stories. Our scholars in grade 2 will be doing their sight word fortnight rap. As a matter of fact, let's do grades 2 and 3 for the fortnight sight word rap today. Grade 4 will be reviewing what are waves in our science connection, and grade 5 we will be ordering decimals because you should be taking your math mastery connect test this week. Scholars and teachers, I am so excited that we will be beginning season 3 of our adventures of Bob and Bobby Elf on tomorrow. The episode is entitled Hiding Out. To get you ready for our adventure, we will be recapping the very last episode from season number 2, beginning now. Enjoy. We last left off, our two elves were trying to determine who the winner of our selfie challenge would be. If you look on the screen, our two elves are both tied at 2 wins each, so the selfie challenge will determine who receives the trophy. Who will it be? Let's find out as day 1 of the Adventures of Bob and Bobby Elf continue now. What do you have? Were you able to get a few more selfies? Because if you remember, I was in the lead. I had 9 and you had 5. So come on. How many pictures have you taken with the scholars since our check-in on last week? Well, I spent a little time stuck in one of those wonderful Christmas trees that Principal White's mom put up in the cafeteria, and I had not one, two, three, four pictures with that tree. Then, if you remember, I sat up above the door leading to the back pavilion. I got a picture there. And oops, there's a fifth picture at that Christmas tree on the stage. Then I spent a little time watching the scholars to make sure they were behaving when they went through the line in the cafeteria. But my favorite hiding spot so far has been inside of the toy container in the annex building on the pre-K hall. And that gave me 2 more pictures. I believe that's 9 so far, Bobby. Can you top that? I believe that puts me in the lead. Well, Bob, those are real nice. But let me show you about my selfies over the last few days. Let's see. I sat up high in the cafeteria and hid from the scholars so they didn't see me when they were coming in, but they saw me when they sat down at the table and began to line up after lunch. That gave me maybe 1, 2, 3 pictures. We'll see in a second. But as if that wasn't enough, we had a couple of teachers to come and do selfies last week when I was sitting atop of that wreath that is right on Principal White's conference door. So right now, that's 3. Oh, look at that. Here's another picture of the scholars finding me when I was hiding up high in the cafeteria during lunch. Uh-oh. And there's a third one, Bob. More scholars took pictures of me with that cute little candy cane made of Christmas ornaments. Oh, yeah. And don't you remember when I sat in your spot? Remember, Bob, that spot you thought about sitting in? I got a picture there, too. And as if that wasn't enough, remember when I hid in that reef right outside Miss Cox's door? I got another picture there, and then there is that. I think my favorite spot was when I was sitting up high when the children couldn't see me, but I could see them when they came into that cafeteria. So, Bob, how many is that, Bob? How many? Do you see it? Do you see it, Bob? It looks like we both added 9. But, Bob, that gives you 14. And that makes me the winner, the champion of the hill. That's me. When we get home, that trophy is mine. The trophy's mine, Bob. The trophy is mine. Yeah, all right. The trophy is yours. I'm going to go over here and listen to a little music so that I can relax. Well, that's fine, Bob, because I need a few minutes to set up. I'll let you know when I'm ready for our next activity. I know you're going to love it. I have a brilliant idea. All right, Bob, I'm ready. Let's record this on the cell phone, Bob. I want to audition to be one of those morning announcers that Principal White puts on the screen every day. I'm ready. All right. So just count down and make sure that you get record. Where's the cell phone, Bob? Bob, where's the phone? Bob. Um, I left the phone in the other room. What do you mean you left the phone? We're supposed to have the phone. You know what? I just did all of this, Bob, and you don't even have the phone. Really, Bob? I can't. You know what, Bob? I'm just not. You know what? Never mind. Let's just go over into the other building. I think we can do one last challenge. I'm going to give you the opportunity to redeem yourself. This challenge will be our most dangerous and fun. I challenge you to move around the building when the teachers and the children are here without getting caught. Can you do it, Bob? Can you do it? Are you scared? You might want to run down the hall and get that cell phone, Bob, because if you get caught, you're gonna lose your magic. But I'm not gonna get caught because I'm good at this. Are you ready? Are you up to the challenge? Are you up to the challenge? Hurry up, Bob. You're gonna get caught. Miss Gavan is on her way to the second building. Hurry up. She's going to see you right there in her purse. Come on back here and get on her backpack. She can't see you when you're on her back. She can see you on her arm. You're gonna get caught. Hurry up. Bob, get down here. If Miss C. Williams turns around, she's gonna see you in those paint cans. Get down. Come down here on the floor with me. Stop being so scared, Bobby. Stop being scared. Why don't you go take a closer look? I dare you. Now, Bob, you were right. Look, I think we should make a snowman too. Come on closer. Stop being so scared. You dared me. I'm right here, hiding up under this ceiling tile that Miss C. Williams is drawing. How about that for close, Bob? Can you do better than that? Can you? Can you, Bob? Bob, that was close. Let's hide up under this table before grade 4 comes back in from recess. I'm so glad they left the door open so that we could get back into the main building. Uh-oh, Bob. Wait right here. Wait right here. Miss Cox looks like she's going to turn around, come back down the hall. If she does that, she's going to see us. Go on. Turn back around. You have enough popsicles, Miss Cox. Go ahead. Take those over to the other building while we hurry to Principal White's office. Man, Bob, we were so lucky that Miss Cox didn't see us when she turned around. Let's go. Right, Bob, I think the coast is clear. Let's see what kind of snacks Principal White has. You won't believe that I am hungry again, said Bob. Oh, Bobby, these are the best snacks. I'm so glad that Principal White, it's almost like she knows. She knew we were coming because she had my favorite, the hot Cheetos, and yours, those Cool Ranch Doritos. So, I know that you said that you were in the lead, but I have a couple more selfies that I took when the scholars didn't know that we were in the building. Remember when McGruff came and all of the classes took those pictures. You see me, and there I am, right back there. I just came from behind the curtain and I was just stuck my head through that Promethean boy's shelf. There I am. That gives me one more picture, Bobby. What about this one? What about during the honors program? You see, it's almost like they left the little crack in the curtain open just for me. They didn't know that that's where I would stick my head out when they were taking all of those pictures. Yes, I see them, Bob, but that only gives you two pictures. That gives you 16. I'm still at 18. The trophy is still mine. And if that wasn't enough, you remember how close I got to that student Chase as he was drawing his snowman, and while Miss C. Williams was painting above my head on that ceiling tile, you were still sitting over there in those paint cans. So that means I am the winner, the champion. The trophy is mine. Yes, I guess you are the winner this year. But I think maybe we should stay. There's another field trip today. We don't have any tallies. I think that we should go, pleaded Bob. That last field trip was so much fun. Don't you remember, Bobby? Oh, I remember. I remember sitting on top of the rafters laughing my head off as we were all watching Junie B. Jones. And then I remember making sure that we ran real fast to get back on the bus because we did not want to miss out on the food. That food at Perkins when the whole restaurant shut down so that we could eat. Yes, oh, I remember, Bobby. I remember you hiding up under the tables. But me, I had a seat way up high so I could see everybody eating their rainbow pancakes, their bacon, their cheeseburgers, their chicken strips, their French fries. I even saw a couple of students with salads and some parents had some steaks. I, I don't know, Bobby. I think we might need to consider sticking around. Now, as day one of our 12 days of the adventures of Bob and Bobby Elf come to a close, our two elves are trying to decide if they are going to get back on that airplane and make it to the North Pole on time for Christmas Eve, or if they are going to stick around a little bit longer and maybe attend today's field trip. Will they leave or will they stay? I guess you'll have to wait till next year to find out. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.